As many people are working from home during the coronavirus pandemic, some employers are turning to software to monitor what their employees are doing all day long. The technology does things like take screen grabs or monitor how long they're active on their computer. The software companies say it allows employers to see how productive their employees have been. This comes as a study by MIT in April found that nearly half of the U.S. workforce is now working from home. For more, I want to bring in Nick Thompson. He's a CBS News contributor and editor-in-chief of Wired. So, Nick, explain exactly how this technology works.
Well, there are a whole bunch of different versions of the technology, but the basic idea is that your employer has access to understanding what you do on your computer. It can be through your webcam. There's some systems that allow the employer to watch you at any moment. There's some systems that are more innocent, that just give a log. Nick spent 1 hour on Twitter, 3 hours with Microsoft Word today. And there's some that constantly photograph your screen, like every 5 seconds, and can almost create a rolling video of what you're doing at every point. And there are even some that use what's called keystroke logging. So they can see every single thing you type in, and at the end of the day, your boss or somebody in the human resources department can see all the things you type, which is complicated.
It certainly is complicated. And Nick, how much information are employers given about employees when they use this kind of technology?
Oh, lots. I mean, you can imagine if somebody at CBS had complete access to everything that everybody on your team does during the day, they'd have all kinds of information about who's really doing their job, who's spending their day posting on Amazon, who maybe have done something illicit, right? There are lots of ways that this could enhance productivity, because managers will have more insight into employees. Employees will know that managers are watching what they're doing. So maybe when they start to head down an Amazon shopping vortex, they pull back and go to their jobs. On the other hand, a lot of creativity, a lot of inspiration depends on feeling like you have freedom and like you're unmonitored. And so a scenario where you feel like your boss is monitoring all your keystrokes and maybe even looking back at you through that webcam, maybe a scenario where you actually can't do anything interesting or productive because you're paralyzed by a privacy fear.
I could so see that that happening. I feel like I'm the most creative now that I'm working from home, because there's sort of you have a freedom in many ways to go look and poke around and do things. I'm curious though, when people are back in the office, how do you compare this to when we were back there? Were employers still looking at productivity through this software as well?
I think what's going to happen, you mean when we go back to the office when this crisis ends? I think what will happen then is that there obviously has been a huge upsurge in the use of this software while everybody's gone to work at home. And some of that will stay even when we return to work, whenever that might be. I also think that there's going to be another kind of monitoring that will be different and new when we get back to the office. And that is that there's going to be a lot of software and a lot of cameras tracking where we go, how we behave, not for the sake of Big Brother monitoring productivity, but for the sake of monitoring safety and coronavirus precautions, right? So we'll have cameras that monitor which employees stay a safe distance from other employees. We'll have cameras that may give alerts if there's a scenario where one person could be infecting another person. So we're going to have a whole different kind of surveillance added on top of the work from home surveillance that we've gotten in the last couple months.
What kind of privacy questions does this raise, Nick?
Infinite ones. I mean, it is so creepy. I can't imagine doing this. I have a lot of people who report to me. I can't fathom doing this, certainly not without complete consent, right? So you can imagine a scenario where maybe in some jobs it's important. You tell the employee, yes, we're going to be monitoring you. You may be watched at some point, but there'll be a little notification at all times, so at least you know that. I can maybe comprehend that in some scenarios, certainly not in my office. But the idea that you would do it without the employee knowing it strikes me as massively invasive and probably massively counterproductive for a job that requires imagination, freedom, and a sense of self-control.
That last part is so important, I think. What's the trade-off of monitoring people and the trade-off on lack of productivity as well? I want to thank you very much, Nick Thompson, for joining us with this update as well.
Thank you so much for having me, and I wonder whether I've been monitored while I talk to you.
Thank you, Nick.
See you later.